with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. And I have got some exotic booze, guys, and I'm going to share with you some of my airport nightmares. You know when you get to the airport and everything's just going brilliantly, you're really happy, you're so excited to get to your end destination, and it's just smooth operations. Not in my case. These are some of the most embarrassing, kind of nightmare-y stories, situations I'm going to share with you. Okay, which one to kick it off first? Okay, let's get the most embarrassing one out of the way. So, traveling back from Mallorca, and we had a really fantastic week. It was hot, it was sunny, it was gorgeous. And you know when the holiday comes to the end and you're feeling a bit blue because you want to stay and you want to just soak up more of the sun and eat more of the delicious food and just continue to chat and explore the country that you're in. Well, sometimes, well, most times, if not all times, good things come to an end. So we end up getting to Mallorca airport, checking our bags in, doing all the queuing. This was obviously before COVID times. Did we say the dreaded word COVID? And people were really friendly, helping us get through the airport so we can get to our assistants. Queuing is a nightmare anyway. We all know that. Whether you're queuing up and you're blind or whether you've got nothing wrong with you, it's still a nightmare, isn't it? You know, everyone's hustling and bustling and everyone's rushing and pushing and wanting to jump the queue. Anyway, we do all that stuff. Let's just get onto it. So they actually get assistance. And bearing in mind, this is several years ago and airport staff have had a lot more training. Things have got so much better. So don't just take this experience as like it was only last year or before the whole COVID pandemic started, okay? So bearing in mind, things have improved so much. However, there are still certain things that go on that shouldn't go on. Okay, people are all human, yes, they get it. Right, okay, so we get assistance, we get the support, and I say to the lady who's offering assistance, I really need to use the toilet.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem, she said. I'll help you. That's great, thank you. So we get to the toilet, so she indicates the toilets. Thank you. We get to the... Yeah, so...
Would you like me to come in with you?
And I ask her, yes, please can you show me the toilet? So I'm thinking it's a great big room. There's going to be loads of cubicles because usually there is, sinks and people everywhere. So she comes in and shuts the door, then locks it. So there I am with this lady, this assistant, and I'm thinking she's just locked the door, and it dawned on me that we're in the disabled changing room. Toilet, accessibility toilet, let's call it that, okay? Let's get up with the times. And I said, can you show me where the toilet is then? Because it was so big. Yeah, no problem. So she shows me the toilet, but she's still there. She's still hanging around. I'll help you. And she comes towards me.
Puts her hands on your midriff.
More or less puts her hands where I really don't want anyone to touch me. And she said, I'll help you, and starts trying to pull my pants down. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she did. And I said, no, I'm okay. I'm more than capable of doing that. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind making your way out to the door you've just come in. Thank you.
But haven't you wiped?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I wasn't really going to share that. But yeah, she wanted to help me wipe myself. And I said, no, I'm quite Okay, Paul, thank you very much. If you don't mind waiting outside the door when I'm finished, I'll kind of come out and take assistance and we can go on our merry way. So, yes, one of my embarrassing but, nightmare airport stories. Should we go on to the next one?
No, let's call it a day. Yes, of course.
No, should we go on to the next one?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Ryanair flight to Prague.
Yes, it was a Ryanair flight to Prague many years ago. So I'm hoping things have improved with Ryanair specifically. So we board and we get seated. Then a member of staff, air steward, comes up and says, you can't sit there. I'm like, well, why can't I sit here? This is where I've just been placed. You need to be a responsible adult. I kid you not. What? I kind of coughed and snorted like, I'm an adult. Responsible? Yeah, okay, maybe you get my point. You know, you must have known me in a previous life. But seriously, a responsible adult. I said, why am I not a responsible adult? Because you're disabled, you're blind. You can't sit here unless you have a responsible adult. So this, yeah, I was just getting to the point that I am a responsible adult. I am able to look after myself. Just because I'm blind, it doesn't mean that I am not able to look after myself. Please, come on, seriously. What on earth is all that about? Let me know in the comments below before I get on to my next one. Let me know in the comments below, have you had any airport nightmares? You don't have to be blind, but I'm just curious whether it's been through security or whether you've been shopping in duty free or whether you're just going to the pub and someone's kind of spit your drink all over you or something. Let me know in the below, because I'm sure there's been so many airport nightmares that you guys have been through. And obviously it's now COVID time, so no one's really traveling anywhere. But I'm looking forward to getting back on the plane and not necessarily going through the airport, because that can be a bit of a nightmare.
Before you move on to your next one, I want to ask you a question.
Go on then.
Why are you hand holding a microphone?
Why my hand hold? I don't know, because apparently it sounds better.
It does sound good. Well, most people think it sounds good anyway.
Why am I holding? See, I've had too much drink.
Yeah.
My pina colada, sorry. Oh my gosh.
I'm not bleeping that out.
Yeah, edit the points. Okay.
No. I'm afraid your penis is staying in.
Yeah.
So, the reason you're holding a handheld microphone is because it sounds pretty cool, and we've spent ages, haven't we, on the phone to the IRA service.
Yeah.
Framing this shot up. You've got a light behind you.
Yeah, we have.
One off to your side.
Yeah.
And you've even got a decorative plant behind you.
I have.
How much time did we spend setting this up?
Probably a good 40 minutes, maybe.
Half hour.
Yeah. I was just being generous. Come on, allow that. I was just being generous.
I would ask, does it look good? So, yeah, constructive thoughts very welcome.
Yeah.
What would you change?
Yeah, what would you change? Because we know we do think about the way it looks and the aesthetics for those people who can see. Yeah, let us know in the comments below. I was wondering, did you want to let them know about your airport nightmares?
No.
Okay.
This is Blind Girl Vlogs.
Well, I was thinking the one where you got trapped in a glass cage.
I in a building on my own.
Yeah, but it wasn't a building. It was like a little glass cage that you were stuck.
No, it was like a building.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like it's an empty building.
Was it about as big as this room?
Oh, crikey, it's much bigger. I mean, I was left in the room, and I was wandering around saying, hello! Hello!
Subscribe if you like the content and you want to see more of this stuff. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button.
I say, because at the moment COVID-19 is very much being pushed through your algorithms. So if you want to be notified every time, I suggest you click on that bell, and you can even select down the option and say notify me always, because otherwise it will be on an algorithm base, and unless it's about COVID-19, and you know who's
really interested in
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
They're saying I want to hear more about COVID-19 at the moment. I don't know. But yes, that's what I'd say. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and go to all notifications.
Ding ding ding. I was coming back from Fuerteventura with some friends, and as you know, going through the airport at the best of times can actually give you a headache, and it's a nightmare. Doing all the queuing, tripping over people's suitcases. Everyone's looking up, not really looking ahead or around them. Anyway, so there we are, battling through crowds to find where we needed to queue to drop our bags off and kind of get all that good old stuff done. Anyway, so it takes ages, literally hours, and then we are worried because we are so tight in terms of making our flight. Right, so assistance comes with 2 wheels and basically says you need to get in this. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a wheelchair. I said my eyes don't work, but my legs do, so I don't really feel comfortable getting in a wheelchair. And he said, no, you have to get in this wheelchair, health and safety, and you need to be quick. You're not going to walk quick enough. I said, believe me, I can walk very quick. My legs work, but my eyes don't. So we had this battle, and it was so embarrassing. I felt humiliated. People that I was with probably were getting really uptight with me because I just wouldn't physically get in this wheelchair. Yeah, so they were getting frustrated with me, and they couldn't really understand why I didn't want to get in the wheelchair. Now, it's totally up to people what they do. It should be people's choice. It should be a person's choice whether they use the wheelchair or not. I know people who are blind who do. That's totally up to you. But I don't. And I didn't feel happy that I was being forced into a wheelchair that I didn't need and that I didn't want. Just because they say it'll be quicker and health and safety. So in the end, we were standing for nearly 20 minutes having this conversation.
How did you feel at that point when they said you have to sit in the wheelchair anyway? What thoughts were going through your mind?
I just felt humiliated in front of everyone because I was trying to stand my ground, my rights, in saying that I don't want to use this wheelchair. I should be able to make that choice. And I felt degraded. I felt completely degraded, and I just felt like I didn't have a choice, and some people were making that choice for me, so it was taken away. And I just wanted to crumble. I was just beside myself because, why should I be forced into a wheelchair that I didn't want? In the end, I gave in because people were just saying, Siobhan, just get in the wheelchair. We want to get on our plane. We don't want to miss our flight. So in the end, I just sat in this wheelchair, kind of with my head down. I was just like horrified, really. I was so upset that not only did my friends stick up for me and say, hey, she's got a right, she's got a choice, we would be able to get through there. All this time that they were arguing with me and debating that I should get in this chair, we would have been where we needed to be. So they didn't need to make me feel like I was kind of a clown in a circus and everyone was watching me like a spectacle. It was just horrible. So in the end, like I say, I just gave in and sat in this chair, and I just felt everyone was looking at me. Glad I couldn't see them because I probably would have kind of given them daggers or something. But yeah, I don't want to leave the thought with you that all airports are horrible and that you're going to have a really terrible experience, because over the last few years, airports have got so much better, and I'm on advisory groups to facilitate people's rights, to make sure that airports do get it right. And I have to say, they are doing great things. Yes, of course, we can always make mistakes and there's always going to be things that people can improve, but it's honestly so much better than it was. Whether you are looking for an accessible toilet, whether you need sighted assistance, or whether you need something else, it's all about communication. Just ask, and when you book the assistance, you're going to get the assistance that you need. Do you know, I'm really missing my international travel at the moment. I usually travel all over the place, and one place in particular, one destination that I'm so looking forward to getting back to is Romania. Oh my goodness, I just can't wait to get back there. The people, the charity, the charity. It's just an amazing time, and I really do just want to travel, because I'm one of these people that just loves to be able to be free. And at the moment, obviously, we're all feeling the restrictions, and that's somewhere that's on my up there list of things to do. Da? Da? Yeah. Yeah. Mulțumesc. Yeah.
Astrid Sebestcheva.
No.
You don't want to drink something?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Sorry, guys. But yeah, as I was saying, let me know in the comments below where your first destination, international destination, is going to be once we're able to travel safely. Because mine is going to be Romania. I definitely want to get out there and see the guys and support more of what Light into Europe does. I've done quite a few videos on here about Light into Europe. Go check them out because they do some fantastic work over in Romania for children and young people and adults with...
Hands.
Oh.
I can't really... There we
Thank
are, we've had
you. Oops, sorry.
Blind teamwork.
Yeah, children, young people and adults with sensory disabilities, impairments. So yeah, go check them out, Light into Europe. Where do you want to go, guys? I've had quite a lot to drink. Ooh, my exotic booze, my pina colada.
We should get the green screen out one day and go somewhere.
We should do.
Where would we like to see?
Yeah. And then where would I want to go? Where else would I want to go? Probably just all over. I'm not going to limit myself now. I'm just going to try and do as much as I can. Obviously, before then, I'm just going to be doing staycations, and I probably wouldn't get in an airport and fly up to Scotland.
Do you want a staycation? Do you want a staycation? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Do you want a staycation? Yeah,
We might. Do you think we should fly up to Scotland?
Well, not at the moment.
Well, obviously, yeah, and that. Well, I said once this all
Boris
lifts.
Johnson's just been told he shouldn't have gone to Scotland by the First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, but he did as UK Prime Minister.
Okay. Well, no politics on this channel.
That wasn't politics, that was just a fact.
Oh, is it a fact? Okay, well, yeah. On that note, guys, if you like this content, like I say, subscribe. You'll be supporting.
Subscribe anyway.
Yeah, hit the dislike. I don't mind. It boosts my algorithms and supports this channel anyway. Thanks, guys, for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think.